Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the eye talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. On the Tampa sideline, a look at the Buccaneers head coach. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. Off we go from South Florida. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We'll start the drive with Miller. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Robert Spillane spills him there. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game.
2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. That's quickly out to Harrison. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He's got a man. That's the tight end Sample. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
A 46-yard attempt.
Pass's kick is good. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. If he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
Second and 10.
Oh, ready.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Blue. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here you go. White Tony.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. This is intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Going on 1st down, it's Williams. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Miami. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Dolphins are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Here it. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this one is caught by Pierce. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, they'll go with Blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Stroud. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. On 1st down, here's Irving. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So after one, 10-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Back at the 15-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Now, screen set up for Irving. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Dolphins. As his kick is good. The Dolphins move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stroud. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground is Mason. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On the handoff, Blue. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle.
He was brought down by Cole Holcomb.
Now, Stroud. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Stroud to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. To throw, it's Stroud. Brought in by Chris Olave. To the pylon, he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Extra point by Little is good. And the Buccaneers are back in this one. It's 17-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you do.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At the 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
To throw is Stroud. That's going to be caught by Gregg. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
13 yards on the play.
19 seconds.
First down.
Why, Tony? Tony.
Stroud going to set up to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Dolphins' 6-yard line.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Here we go. Hey, we go more. 19. That's it. 11.
Here's Stroud. They're called in at the 2. And they'll stop them just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now...
And he will drive his way into the end zone. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do at this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Back to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On the return, it's Hill. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note. He comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
On play action. Stroud. Short throw caught by the tight end, Gray. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down.
He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
All right. 18. Look at high, look at high. Like Tony.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This is wildly ambitious. A 69-yard attempt. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday season as we run through these final few games of the calendar year 2025. Here are the highlights. Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati, the Bengals at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's DJ Moore. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Houston Texans. And it's Trevor Lawrence. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's Jalen Hurts. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Ravens continue to roll. It's been 2 months since their last loss. This win today makes it 8 straight victories. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these 2 sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Points, all that separates these 2 sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. A run. And here's Mason. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
He'll run. This is Mason. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Darius Alexander there on the tackle. From the 43, here's second down and 6. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's to Gray, open on the left side. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Complete to Noah Gray. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this one is caught by Pierce.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
11.
Throwing is Stroud. And he finds Tyreek. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
That's good for a first down. First and goal.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He connects with Gray on that one. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A gain of 3.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
To throw, Stroud. That one, taken in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Tampa. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Little now following the touchdown. Out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. This is Irvin, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Third down, 3 to go.
It's third down and 4.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Their own 39-yard
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Off the play fake. Zach Harrison. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
A loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
A run with Blue. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
Brings up third and 10.
Stroud. The right side to Olave. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Set to go now on first and 10. Now, Stroud. Now screen set up for Blue. Down the sideline. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Buccaneers. Here's Cam Little for for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Buccaneers will extend this third quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. The deficit is double digits of work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is to Wiley, open on the left. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but he doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard and leading to 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And they'll be stopped short of a 1st down. That will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Davis to return it. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Stroud. Got it into the hands of Olave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the puck. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down. 1st and goal. Here's a run. We'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
White, Tony. Hey, south.
On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let the hot.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's into the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing again. Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throw it again. It's Williams. A pass pulled in by Irving. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
They send Godwin in motion.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Dolphins 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
To 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment. 3rd and long. Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line. It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. That's it, 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Flush to his right. That is caught! And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Little on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the RPO, that's going to be caught by Cooks.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. That's Harrison in motion. So a win here for the visiting Bucks. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.